A bunch of grown men with hard wood hitting a bunch of balls while we all watch. God, I love America. The All-Star festivities are finally in Atlanta, Georgia, the same place Tyler Perry's studios is located. Go watch Medea's Destination Wedding. It just came out on Netflix. No, I'm not getting paid to say that. But the winner of the Home Run Derby is getting paid $1 million to the winner in a group that features 7 brand new entries. 7 of the 8 guys in this bracket are new. That's 87%, and 57% of you aren't subscribed yet. So if you enjoy the videos and haven't yet, consider hitting that button, as only Matt Olson had ever done a Home Run Derby before. He also did it in 2021 when the All-Star game was originally supposed to be in Atlanta, but Olson was still an A at that point. It was what would be his last year in Oakland. So this time around, he's at home with the whole crowd on his side. But first, Wood just didn't have enough stamina, unfortunately, which sucks because when asked what he would do with his prize money if he won the Derby, he gave the best answer. So anyway, here's how the rules work. The 4 hitters with the most home runs move on. So Brent Rooker edges Wood by 1 home run, but this just set Rooker up for the boning of the century. I mean, the dude got screwed, and you'll see how soon. But first, Junior Caminero hitting rockets. He hits 21. O'Neal Cruz matches that. Both of those guys moved on, and I said in a recent video that the fans in the stands might get decapitated with Cruz participating in this event, and my worries were proven valid. Thankfully, as far as I know, nobody lost their life, but Cruz was hitting the hardest and furthest homers out of anyone in the first round, as MLB's golden couple roots him on. 14 of his 21 home runs were hit at least 110 miles an hour. The second most was Caminero with half of that. Cruz also hit a 513-foot bomb, and I think this is a great moment to acknowledge maybe the MVP of the night, Vinny Pasquantino, on his frickin' couch. Bro live tweeted this whole thing, and it was beautiful, acknowledging the same thing I said about O'Neal Cruz, except he took it to a greater level. I'm talking about the fans being in danger. Imagine being a fielder with Cruz at the plate. Then when he was getting a pep talk, Vinny came in asking the real questions here before giving us a personal experience like he did with Cruz. Byron Buxton, a Georgia native, hit 20 homers, and this tweet by Vinny just about sums things up. Then it was time. The man we'd all been waiting for to really give Hotlanta a whole new meaning with the bombs he was about to drop. From the New York Yankees, Jazz Chisholm. Yeah, he didn't exactly deliver for Aaron Judge. Gotta imagine this was every Yankees fan's reaction to Jazz about how Judge must feel.
You were an embarrassment to him.
But Cal Raleigh, the big dumper they call him, he delivered in a way nobody would have expected. Shout out Cal. Bro is an ass most women have to pay to get. So he hit 17 home runs, followed by Matt Olson, an Atlanta native and Atlanta Brave. The whole crowd on his side falling short at 17 home runs. So Caminero and Cruz moved on with 21 homers apop. Buxton with 20. So that leaves one more spot, but there's just one little itty teeny tiny bitty issue. Brent Rooker and Cal Raleigh both have the same amount of home runs. They both hit 17 homers, so they're tied for 4th. So the tiebreaker goes to whoever had the longest home run between the two. Okay, great. Well, even that was tied. Both Rooker and Raleigh's longest homers were 471 feet. So what did MLB do? Had them fight to the... No, Raleigh moved on because somehow they were able to calculate that his home run went less than an inch further than Rooker's. I'm not kidding. This is what happened. Can't write this shit. So the lesson here, folks, 1 inch is enough. People are, of course, pissed about this. Rooker was pissed, rightfully so. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't, I know but we're both at 471 because that's obviously the number that they put up there. Maybe if they have it to the decimal point, they should display that during the Derby and not wait till everyone's done to bring up that information. That might be helpful.
Now, did anyone in the universe foresee that this would happen, that a tiebreaker would come down to less than an inch? Of course not, but man, that just feels like a very wrong way to go out. Maybe they should have had them do an extra little round, like the first guy to hit a home run wins or something. Also, am I stupid for questioning that this is 100% accurate, that they really know for 100% of a fact that it went less than an inch further? Dallas Braden asking the real questions here. I mean, if we have technology this advanced, this precise, why do any of these other sports problems exist? Yeah, Rooker did not deserve that. Bro is even giving the other players advice.
Hey, take the first ready. Take the first ready. It's kind of hard to see, though. Yeah. There you go, Eddie. Take the first red one, he said.
Round 2 was a very good representation of who O'Neal Cruz is as a hitter. He by far hit the ball harder than anyone else and was owner of the longest homer for this round, 498 feet after his 513-foot shot in round 1, but he didn't hit the most home runs overall in the process. I mean, that perfectly sums him up. With all his strength and all his power, the fact that nobody hits the ball harder than him in the entire league, you'd think he'd be top 5 in home runs every year. No, Cruz's career high in home runs is 21. That was last year, and he's trending for more this year, but he's still not even in the same stratosphere as Judge, Ohtani, Raleigh, who beats him in this round. So Raleigh moves on, so does Caminero after Buxton loses his stride in round 2. He only hits 7 home runs, so Caminero beats him. In the final round, Cal Raleigh versus Junior Caminero. Raleigh hits 18, and turns out he had a secret agent in the outfield. Bro straight up turns into Mike Trout and robs one of Caminero's home runs, but they counted it anyway, and this ended the way I personally preferred, with Raleigh winning. I mean, overall, I was pulling for him to win. Why? Because of this video.
I'm the home run derby champ. Say in the pamp in the weapon champ. I'm the home run derby champ. He got
I wasn't in
one,
a contest, was he?
3. You aren't going P. What you say? What you say? I'm the man. I'm the man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, that's Cal Raleigh 20 years ago being filmed by his dad saying he's the home run derby champ. And 20 years later, Cal Raleigh fulfills that prophecy with his dad throwing to him.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
MLB scriptwriters just cooking per usual, and of course they had to make it controversial with how he beat Rooker. Every inch truly matters.
That's what she said. Or he said.
I had to. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.